Hey, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. This is your coach, Tonetta. I want to welcome y'all to this video. I hope to inspire you to be who you are and, of course, empower you to, of course, think big. So, like I said, thank you all for coming to this video this morning. The topic this morning, I have the title. The title is Going Through an Awakening, a.k.a. Healing Journey. You're going to fall apart first. And like I said, I want to bring y'all this video this morning because I know a lot of folks are maybe thinking, you're probably thinking that once you, of course, start going through this journey, you'll be fine, you'll be able to do all these things, which I'm not saying that you can't. But like I said, usually your life falls apart first. And I don't want you to go into any kind of working with me or with me as a life coach or any other coach thinking that things are going to be hunky-dory and things are going to be fine and everything's going to be dandy and it's going to always be happy and all these kind of things. There's going to be some parts where your life falls apart. And like I said, that's why I want to do this video this morning, because I know I had someone that reached out to me yesterday, but just asked about the process and that kind of thing, how things may look, how things may go. So I want to make sure that I put that in a video form this morning for y'all, just to let you know. Good morning, Real with Makiba. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well this morning. So like I said, with anybody, whether you're going through, I put AKA awakening, AKA or a healing journey, just keep in mind, like I said, that your life is going to fall apart first. A lot of you all, in a lot of different ways, every way, it's not going to be unique for everybody. I mean, it will be unique for everybody, I'm sorry. And it'll look different for everybody. So just keep that in mind. I know I went through my journey as well. Back in 2018 was the third time, I think, that I've been through different healing processes and different things like that. But like I said, of course, it's not always a pretty, I guess I put it that way. It's not always happy. It's not always, trying to think of the words. It's just not always happy, I guess I put it that way. It's not always going to flow as easily as you think it shall or that you want it to. There are going to be some times that you're going to probably cry, I'm sure, break down crying and realize that some of the things that your family or your environment, your parents, whoever you grew up around, taught you that wasn't the truth. At least it doesn't hold truth in your life at this time. In their life, it may have held truth. But in your life right now, it does not hold truth, and you're kind of upset about that. There's going to be a lot of emotions that you're going to be going through. Just keep that in mind. Like the young lady that reached out yesterday, like I said, it's not going to all be rainbows and butterflies. It's just not going to be. And Makiba, you said good morning. Good morning to you as well. Same. That's when mine started. Oh, good. Okay, so yours started the same year as mine, 2018. And like I said, it's definitely not going to be an easy road. There's going to be a lot of things that you're going to have to unlearn in order to relearn them. Just keep that in mind. And like I said, a lot of us go through, I'm sure a lot of your parents, of course, is similar to mine, did not know how to talk to you about relationships or even how to love yourself or how to create your boundaries, any of those things. And there's a whole lot more, of course, but like I said, a lot of parents just didn't teach you that. We have a lot of parents who taught you the scarcity mindset from their past and from their parents and that kind of thing, and put it on in your life. Money don't grow on trees and all these kind of things. And some folks, of course, passed on other generational curses and different things like that as well to you, I'm sure, as well. I was passed on things as well. And at some point, like I said, if you're going down the healing journey, going through your awakening, it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to unlearn all those things. And you're going to feel like at some point that your life was a total lie. And why did these folks lie to you? I'm not going to tell you don't go cursing everybody out and doing all these things. But I would say definitely journal about these things. And when I went through, I had several. I think I maybe wrote like 3 or 4 journals, I think. But like I said, definitely make sure that you're journaling through those things so that you can process on paper, so that you can figure out what's going on in your life. Don't worry about everybody else. But like I said, just figure out what's going on in your life. Make sure that you're journaling and writing down, processing and thinking. And of course, making sure that you're writing out your feelings as well. The things that you're unlearning, the things that you're relearning. You never know what you may use that journal as one day. It could be a book where you can, of course, start coaching and talk to folks from your actual experiences and that kind of thing as well, like I do. You never know. It could be a book. You never know what it could be. Like I said, make sure that you're journaling through that process, because it is a process that you're going through that you can teach somebody else that may be stuck in that same area where you were and that needs your voice and your words and your help, I guess I put it that way. You may not know, but I'm sure that they do. I'm sure there's somebody out there that may. But like I said, definitely, like I said, it's not going to be peachy cream for every single person at all. I'm sure probably 99% of the folks can, of course, attest to this, that it was not an easy road. And a lot of times, of course, there's spirituality coming into the mix. And especially if you grew up like devout Catholic or Christian, that kind of thing, and you're going against your family's, I guess, spiritual values, religious values, that kind of thing, and creating your own source of spirituality, then of course there could be some breakdown with family members. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It could be from that. It could be from you learning to, of course, set your own boundaries and telling people no. I know I talked about talking about saying no yesterday, and how you can of course be intentional with that, and how that's going to create some chaos in your life, especially when you've been doing things for folks for all these years of being the nice person trying to keep the family together and trying to be the person who don't want to start arguments and that kind of thing, and just relax your boundaries just to make everybody else happy. Like I said, once you start going through things like that, an awakening or a healing journey, you're going to start increasing your boundaries and holding strong to your boundaries, and that is going to create some issues for some people. I don't know which people in your life, I have no idea, but like I said, it will start creating some issues for some people, so let's keep that in mind. Like I said, I definitely want to make sure that I touch on some things this morning that you all can think about, I guess I put it that way, when you're going on your awakening journey, your healing journey, that kind of thing, because like I said, it's not going to be all rainbows and butterflies and happiness every day. Like I said, you're going to have some people that's going to push up against you and saying you've changed, what's going on, or I don't like the new you, and why are you doing all this stuff? Are you trying to be better than us? I got all those things. Like I said, it doesn't mean that if that's how they feel, then that is definitely fine. There's nothing you can do about that. I know it may make you feel bad, it may make you cry as well. I don't know. But like I said, there's nothing that you can do about how somebody else feels about you. So just keep that in mind. And especially going through this kind of process, a lot of folks may start saying a lot of things about you. I guess I put it that way. May start leaving you out of family functions. You never know. That happened to me as well. Like I said, different things will occur. At some point, some of those folks will come back around and say, okay, I'm sorry, or I just didn't know where you were, and can you explain what's going on? Because I see you're a different person. You're happier. You're being more successful. All these good things are going on. Can you tell me what you did? Some folks will come back and say that. But for others, they may not. Just keep that in mind. And good morning, Sweetie 5253. Thank you for tuning in this morning. Like I said, that is no fault of yours. You're getting your life together. You're trying to fly and become the eagle and become the phoenix that you are. And like I said, you have to do what you got to do for yourself. Even though folks may not understand what you're going through, folks will give you pushback, and folks may talk and gossip about you and leave you out of things and not even call you for this and that. Like I said, yes, those things will hurt. Like I said, you're going to go through a lot with this journey. It will hurt. But like I said, at some point you'll learn to pick yourself back up and continue on with your life, and of course stop all the crying, that kind of thing, and move forward, and just realize that those people, if they're hurt people, they're going to hurt other people. That's how some people respond to things like that. They don't know how to respond in some cases, and they respond in the negative. That's on them. It's not on you. But like I said, I definitely want to make sure that I'm addressing this young lady's question about the healing process, the awakening journeys, that kind of thing, because she was letting me know that she thought that it was going to be all good, which is going to be all good once you're done with your process, yes. But going through it, you're going to go through a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of chaotic. Well, I can't say a lot. Everybody's going to look different, but you will go through some chaotic moments and that kind of thing as well. And if you don't, and if you're one of the 5% who don't, then of course that's good for you. But for a lot of people going through these kind of things, you will experience a lot of pushback, chaotic moments, like I said, periods of crying and that kind of thing, trying to figure out your own way, confusion, upsetness. I guess you're upset because of all the things that folks have told you. You found out that they weren't true anymore in your life at this point. And so you have to go through your values and your beliefs and figure out what you're going to keep and what you're not going to keep and how you're going to recreate that. Like I said, it takes a lot sometimes. For a lot of us, depends on how much head trash you have and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, it definitely takes a lot sometimes. But like I said, I definitely want to do this video this morning just to, of course, give you all a little heads up for those who are, of course, possibly maybe just starting their awakening journey or their AKA healing journey, I guess I put it that way, or who are going through things, trying to figure out where they stand, what's going on, why everybody's maybe upset at them, or why some folks are talking about them and leaving them out and all these kind of things. Like I said, definitely, I hope this helped you. I hope this helped this young lady as well. Of course, if anybody out there is needing one-on-one coaching, make sure that you let me know. You can always just reach out to me in the DMs. That is fine. And we can go ahead and see how we can work together as well. But like I said, I just want to make sure that I talk to y'all about this in this video this morning. Tomorrow morning, I'll catch y'all again in the 6:45 a.m.ish video, the tea in the morning video. So like I said, I'll definitely see y'all in the morning. These videos go every morning, Monday through Friday, from 6:45 a.m. There's a few mornings. Yesterday, I actually did it about 8 o'clock, I think, yesterday. Sometimes it will be a little bit later, but for the most part, they will be at 6:45 a.m. in the morning. If you don't see it for some reason, just come back and check about 8:15. See if I'm live then, okay, y'all? Just to let you all know. So with that, I want to say thank y'all for tuning in. Again, I'm Tonetta, your certified life coach, and I'm here to, of course, empower you to, of course, be who you are, and to, of course, inspire you to, of course, think bigger than what you ever thought before. So with that, I want to say thank y'all for tuning in. Everybody have a great and blessed day. Take care, y'all.